Where's that? Where did I get it out of? In there, look. You can barely see it, so clean. Get in. Water, no leaks, not a spot of water, belts. It should be okay, really, shouldn't it? So when you're on new boats, you don't want to mark anything. Oh, mind your fingers. Weed hatch has been checked, oil's been checked, water's been checked, no leakage. And I'm just now waiting for Tony to turn up. So one of the problems I had on setting up the boat was the technical issues. And what I mean by that is Wi-Fi, the good old Wi-Fi. It took me hours to sort it out. The only way around it was dismantle everything, set everything up. I mean literally everything. Unplugged it all, took the SIM card out, put the SIM card in, plugged everything in, worked. What was wrong with it? SIM card upside down. I parked up next to, just by chance, next to a subscriber who's down there, and we're going to go down that way as a twosome. Name's Carl, top fella. So we're going to share the locks, and I'm going to share his wealth. It's going to be a warm day. I have prepped the flask, the pumpy flask. Some banging on going on down there. And there'll be some more learning today. What do I need to find? So I've put stuff everywhere. I've put stuff away, but I don't necessarily know where anything is. So I've lost my glasses countless times. Oh, someone's got his fire going. Must be it's the hottest day of the year. Idea, them floats. Spotted them 400 or 500 metres back. Old railway bridge. There's some nice moorings around here. Must be nice to have a private mooring where you can just plonk some stuff, garden furniture. You got your canoes. All that sort of nice stuff. Big man shed. Lovely. A pizza oven. Oh, what a lifestyle. Small gap. Oh, look at that. The best move I made was to buy a bow thruster, especially on a boat as big as this. Spinning it round. There's quite a lot of space in here actually. Easy so far. do a jump. Come on. No cuff, too tough. It's a bit of a nightmare. Bit of a flap that went well. On a hot day, we're going into Barrow Deep Lock, and this is deeper than the one I did earlier. Let's see how I get on. And also, I'm going next to another boater. We've moored up for a bit because, well, one, it's too hot, and one thing I'm really disappointed about, I went through that double lock back there, can't remember what it's called, but oh, it's in like a pro. And even the gongoozlers were saying, oh mate, that was pretty good. Is that your first time? I said, yes mate, yeah. So yeah, Carl's back there in his boat, Tony's there doing some fishing. Not sure what we're gonna catch, but we need to do some fishing talk now, Tone.
Yeah. Well, I know nothing about it. I think their float's big enough, so we'll get a bigger one. Enormous.
No, I think your float's about right, mate. But it's not floating, is it? It's just...
It's floating, but it's not floating the right one.
And you're fishing with what? Worms?
Well, there's nothing on the hook. Yeah, no, not worms, no sweet corn.
Sweet corn? What are you hoping to catch? A fish?
Yeah, I've no idea. No idea what's in there. Bream or something, I would imagine. Other than that, I've got no idea. There we go. It feels like you've got something and it drops off, but it can't.
Yeah, it's just weeds, isn't it?
Eh? Yeah.
I think it's just weeds.
Are we going to be rich? No.
Now we reckon this is a 303.
Yeah.
And it's a live round because the percussion cap hasn't been struck. Isn't it? It's great.
Berlin for a whatever we're doing, Berlin tattoo But we went on a boat, so we had to go coaches and what have you. And I've never been so drunk in my life. I'll never touch Bacardi again. And we got to the other side in Europe, as it were, and Mark Fairwell at the map. He ate the map. Yeah.
At the map.
At the map. So we didn't know where we were going. This is the Berlin map of Berlin.
Before the Cold War ended or after?
Don't know, never asked. Anyway, there's Berlin, and he ate the whole of Berlin. And we didn't know where we were going. We found it in the end, but when we turned up.
So I've got a water thingy that goes on the, which you can plug a hose onto, and when that's done, the water should come out the side. I don't know which side, I'll find out in a bit. I had to use mould grips and 250p pieces because I haven't got a key. So this is improvise, adapt and overcome, as the great Clint Eastwood would say.
Have you got it?
Oh, look at that, dragging that about. Hey,
Not all that else you can really do.
let's make our way back.
Kettle's boiling, Tone. Hey. It's all go, isn't it? Come here for a quiet life.
Just dragged that tree out of the canal because that was stopping us going. What a nightmare!
Oi, oi.
Another welcoming party. After last night, though, Tone, we won't be drinking for a while, will we? Some proper overhanging trees, which we need to be mindful of. There's quite a lot on this canal, on the River Soar. Well, on the canal, on the River Soar. Tony's doing a good job. What a nightmare that'd be. Oh. And over here, lots of broken down trees and a weeping willow. It's lovely, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for waiting. Lock 42 for about an hour of faffing, and the reason being is that gate there is leaking faster than the gates over there can let it go, in which case the boat that's down here he can't get out, and because he can't get out, I can't get in. I'm on my merry way. What a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. CRT have been informed and we're just on a big wait. Which is a bit unfortunate, really. I don't know if I'm going to get to the end of Leicester with this massive stoppage we got. So CRT are on the way, but let's wait half hour and see what happens.
Tony's doing a bit of steering. He's pretty good, to be fair, so I'm leaving him to it whilst I talk to you. So we eventually cleared that lock, and we cleared it because the gates at the back you could actually open with 5 blokes pushing against the gate. So I said to the CRT bloke, "How are you supposed to do that as a lone boater?" Don't know.
Beautiful boat.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Best one I've seen yet.
Thank you very much. Best boat she's seen yet. How good is that? So clearly we're through the locks and we're heading back through Leicester and onto
What's the name?
and some swans and ciglets and a bloke on a park bench. Nice one, mate.
Yeah, alright, brother.
Do you want to be on YouTube?
Why not? How are you keeping, sir?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
You enjoying the trip?
Oh yes, of course, of course.
And the weather's good.
Very good. Maximise life, don't forget it.
Hey. Roger.
Cheers, fellas. Enjoy it. Just like an old military bridge, Bailey Bridge type thing. Back of or front of a tank, and that would have been plunked across a bit of water. Kind of like it is now, really. Lovely. They weren't in the way at all. There's been parts of this River Soar that I kind of think is more like a stream than a river. And I kind of wonder also if I'm on the right place. It's been a bit of a challenge, this River Soar, in one way or another. We've run aground on the River Soar. The river is, I mean, look at it, it's just ridiculously low. And if it wasn't for a guy in a boat called Lucky who gave us a pull back, and then we navigated our way to deeper water by inches, and that's all it was, because the boat was still rubbing on the bottom, and I'm at the lowest tick over speed I can get, so I'm not pulling any draft. We're just ticking along. And yes please mate, cup of tea. And to be honest, I'm not sure in my first week of cruising I could have done. Yeah, just need to sink it. No, don't say that. Don't even say it. Oh, it's been a trying experience, and I've learnt a lot. Massive. There's some combat indicators, but I just didn't realise how deep my draft is. Wow.
There's Chris. Just been through our last lock, and he's about to ground the boat again.
Let's stop.
Are they still moving?
I've got no.
You did at least half a mile an hour there.
I've got no steering. There's no water for the tiller.
This is the. Oh, have you noticed my head? Oh, what a palaver. I mean, I know where my hatch has been, but generally speaking, I come up the hatch, and when I go down the hatch, I'm stood up. I was sat on the step and then walked, and then sat up or got up to get. Anyway, whacked that big lump of skin flapping up. Anyway, I'm on the Soar. And there's a CRT bloke and a wagon and another boat coming down. I'm stuck. So we've got to let some water from the pound above coming down. This is the third time I've been grounded. Not a good thing, but and also on the River Soar, if you're going to travel on the Soar, there's overhanging trees, and then you want to miss the trees because you want to keep your paintwork in good order. And then what happens is you run aground because you need to keep it in the centre. What a nightmare. I've learnt a lot. I've learnt a lot, and I've also learnt that the engine makes little nuances of sound. You know, when the hull is close to the bottom, little tinkering of stones is being kicked up underneath the hull by the prop. So lots of combat indicators I'm starting to learn on this boat, and it's done me well. Apart from coming through this lock, the pound is where that green mark should be, and my boat's got a deep draft, so it's a struggle. We're going to sort it out. I'm here at Kilby Bridge. CRT boaty type facilities there, look. And I've been here since Thursday midday. About 11 o'clock I arrived here. And it's a great place for Tony to be picked up, so it was suitable for him. So we just had a chilled out day on Thursday. Today I'm doing editing for this video to be out Tuesday. And there's going to be a video coming out Sandbag Sunday. About 6 o'clock, so let's keep my videos constant, where I'm just going to be talking about stuff, and this is me and Tone having a sit down chat, discussing his time here, which backs up this video. I think you know, there's no scripting, it's just off the cuff. I think it's quite good, and it's been great. I've run aground. I've got trapped outside a lock. We've helped a fella get free of a lock. And I've met some wonderful people on the towpath, even in Leicester, that sounds bad. In Leicester, great people on the towpath. The boat has been admired across the board. It's nice that people recognise hard work, I think is the term, and clearly not by me, but you know, it's great. It is great. Next week I'm going up to Foxton Lock, so hopefully I'm on my own, so that will be a challenge anyway. A challenge to get some videos done, a challenge to get some filming, but you know, the boaty things are once a week, so surely in that time I can muster up something. Foxton Locks, and then let's see how far I can go down. The River Soar is getting low on water. I wouldn't be surprised if it's closed very shortly, but from here on in, I'm okay. I've done the difficult bit. The boat has had a few battle scars, as I have, actually. I must remember that this hatch is on the boat. So until next week, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and see you Sunday, Sandbag Sunday, and next Tuesday. Bye for now.